Hi guys, and welcome back to a new No Mounjaro Monday. So it might be a No Mounjaro Monday, it might actually be a Mounjaro Monday. I don't know, I've got to wait until I go to the doctors today. So I've been off Mounjaro now consecutively for about 5 weeks due to my surgeries that I had last week, which you can obviously see I'm in a compression garment. Everything went amazingly well with my surgeries, but obviously I had a little bit of a complication internally a few days after, which I had an MRI scan and ultrasounds, and I found out I had gallstones, which I've been having these sort of problems and pains since 2019. I've been going to the doctors and the hospital and nobody ever knew that there was something wrong. No one ever did any tests, and obviously I found out I've got gallstones. So I'm going to the doctors today to find out if I can go back on Mounjaro, if they think it is safe at the moment with everything going on. I will obviously keep you all updated. In my head, this is nothing to do with Mounjaro. Like I said, I've been having these problems since 2019. It's just whether the rapid weight loss has maybe exacerbated my gallstones. So we're going to find out today, guys. I need to get this day on the road. So yeah, wish me luck. Hope everything goes well. And let's get on with this week's video. Good morning, guys. It is Monday and it is time to go to the doctors. So we've literally just pulled up. We're going to go in. We're going to let the doctor know exactly what's been going on. All my test results. I brought my medication with me, and I'll obviously ask about Mounjaro. Probably won't find out much today. They'll probably just refer me to somewhere else, but if I do find out something, I obviously will let you guys know. So wish me luck, guys, and let's go in and see the doctor. So we're out of the doctors. That went really, really well. I had a most lovely doctor that I'd never met before. We've just popped to Tesco's. We just got a couple of bits. Mum's just popped back to walk the dogs. I'm going to go home in a second and then I will fill you in on what the doctor said. So I've not long been back from the doctors and being at Tesco's. So I'm just going to make a little salad for lunch. So I've got some salad bits and I've got a little chicken and bacon sandwich filler that I got yesterday. So I'm going to have my salad with a little bit of chicken and bacon in there, and then that will tide me through till dinner tonight. So I've got my little salad. So I've got some lettuce, tomato, dill, and some feta in there. I'm just going to put a bit of this chicken and bacon in. So I've got a little dollop of the chicken and bacon. I'm going to mix that round, and that is lunch for today. Oh, and I almost forgot to put sweet corn in there. Don't get me wrong, this is not the healthiest salad I've ever had, but I'm really looking forward to this. So while I'm eating this, I might as well fill you guys in on what the doctor said. So it all went really well at the doctor's. I saw a new lady doctor that I'd never seen before. I think she was training, but she was so thorough, she was so in-depth. She really made me feel like I was being listened to. So they're gonna take my MRI and they're gonna send that straight to the hospital. I've sent them over. I gave my doctor all the scans and the information, so they're gonna act on that. I'm now being referred to the surgical team at the hospital for my gallstones. I'm also being referred to the renal team, I think it's called, for my kidneys. So from the write-up and what she could see, I've only actually got one cyst in my kidneys, which I suppose is a good thing. And I also asked about Mounjaro and whether this could be Mounjaro related, because I know a lot of you have been asking me. The timelines don't fit, and I knew that anyway. I've been having these sort of problems and these very similar pains since about 2019. I've only been on Mounjaro for about a year. From what they can tell at the moment, it's got nothing to do with Mounjaro. I did ask them if I can continue to take Mounjaro. They said at the moment it should be fine, but they would like me to just wait until I have more tests done. And they don't want any abnormal readings from the Mounjaro. So I'm having some blood tests on Friday. Obviously, once I get those tests back, then I can go forward with the Mounjaro journey. She obviously couldn't tell me too much because we need more investigation in the UK, but I'm hoping that we can get me sorted and I'm not going to be in limbo for a long time. I'm still slightly worried about the big C, because before this I'd never heard of complicated cystic lesions of the kidneys. It wasn't actually until I got to the airport to come home and someone messaged me saying, what is actually wrong with your kidneys? And I thought, I don't actually know, so let's have a Google. And if you don't know what it is, give it a Google, and it scared me. So the big C comes up quite a lot because it's not like a normal cyst, it's a complicated cyst that's different. The walls are thicker. It's got abnormalities to it, so I'm staying quietly optimistic that everything's going to be fine, and if it is anything untoward, we've caught it quickly. So yeah, at least I've got the ball rolling, and hopefully I'll hear soon off the hospital to get things moving in the right direction. So I thought I would just give you an update, guys. Probably next week. I'm hoping next week I can go back on Mounjaro because I really miss it. Like, I really miss being on Mounjaro. But until I'm back on Mounjaro, healthy eating-ish. Being back in Turkey reminded me that I love my salads. I've been shoving food in my face that's just crap for the last 4 or 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. So to go back to the salads and be eating like semi-healthy is really nice. I'm feeling a lot more positive in myself. I feel like eating crap for so long had a really detrimental knock-on effect with my mental health. So onwards and upwards, we're gonna get sorted. I've got too many nice things to look forward to this year. I'm not being weighed down with what ifs, so I'll worry about things when it happens. For now, guys, I'm just gonna finish off my salad and I'm gonna clock off and I'll come back in when I'm having dinner. So guys, it's now coming up 6 p.m. and we're gonna make some dinner. Can we just appreciate my new shape? I'm very, very bloated. I don't know if I mentioned it in last week's video. I put on like 16 pounds since my surgery. I got on the scales today and I've lost a little bit. So today we are sitting at 13 stone 6. And obviously, like the day that I left for my surgery, I was 12 stone 9. So that's still quite a jump. I've still got a lot of fluid in here. But shape-wise, I'm looking good. I'm quite happy. Let's just get rid of all this excess fluid. Anyway, I digress. Let's go and get something to eat. So tonight, I think I'm gonna do like a Mediterranean tray bake. I'm actually gonna do it in the air fryer because I can't be bothered to put the cooker on. I'm gonna have it with a steak. So here's today's ingredients. I literally just got like a little cheap bit of beef steak from Asda. This is, I think it was like 2 or 3 quid. These are the ingredients I'm gonna use for tonight's dinner. I'm not gonna use all of them. Like, to be able to eat all this food would be way too much. So I'm gonna use like bits and bobs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna dice these up, chuck them in here, put a tiny, tiny little bit of olive oil and some seasonings on there, then just chuck them in the air fryer. So I've got it in the air fryer. I don't know how well this is gonna cook because that is quite a lot of food. So I've got a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, so I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of that over. So I've got my pepper, I've got my salt, I've got my Turkish pepper flakes, and then I'm gonna put that in the air fryer for probably about half an hour, 40 minutes. And I'm mega excited about this, guys. Put it on for half an hour on like 190, and hopefully it will cook properly. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot more positive about everything today. Obviously after lunch, I went to bed, I had a nap, I've woken up and I'm feeling refreshed. I feel a lot better, I feel a lot more positive and not as nervous. I feel like everything's going in the right direction and hopefully, like I said earlier, fingers crossed I can go back on Mounjaro next week. Let me tell you, I have cooked that steak to perfection. This has all gone right down now, so everything's ready. Let's plate it up. Now that is probably one of the nicest looking meals I've ever cooked. Let's see what it tastes like. Does it taste as good as it looks? Wow. And this is so super easy to make, guys. This is like super low calorie, super easy to make. And it's taken me 25 minutes. So definitely give this a go, guys. This is really, really nice. Like I said, I think this steak was like 2 or 3 quid from Asda. This is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've had a cheap bit of steak from Asda. And it's been some of the nicest steak I've had in a long time. Guys, I finished it. I'm sweating. I think I put a little bit too much chili powder in the bottom because as I was getting lower and lower in the bowl, I was getting hotter and hotter. I'm 1000% doing this meal again. It was so quick, so easy, and it was delicious. So what I'm gonna do the dishes, and then I'm gonna sit down, watch some Netflix, and I'm gonna chill out for the evening. So it's now about 2 hours later. While I was in Tesco's earlier, I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. I've been craving for so long ice creams. My friend Aaron is always ringing me every night with a new ice cream that he's having, and I'm just like, I want some ice cream. So when I went into Tesco today, I literally bought 5 boxes of different ice creams. So I'm gonna allow myself to have like one every other day. So I've just got a little Tesco's Cornetto. This is like the summer edition. I think this is the strawberry and vanilla. But yeah, I'm gonna have this and go back to watching Netflix. I'm probably gonna clock off now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is now Tuesday. It's about 8:30. The sun is shining through the window. It's a glorious morning. I've literally not long woken up. My boobs are a little bit sore this morning. I always find like in the mornings my boobs are quite swollen and they're quite sore. But I had such a nice sleep last night. I slept amazing, let me tell you. I think I'm just gonna relax in bed for probably about half an hour, and then I'm gonna get up. And let's go get some breakfast. Guys, I've just got on the scales. So obviously I was sitting at 13 stone 9. Was it yesterday morning or the morning before? I think it was on Sunday. I don't think I weighed myself yesterday. I can't remember what fucking day it is. But I have just got on the scales now, and I've lost 9 pounds in either a 24 to 48 hour time period. It's obviously all fluid, which I'm really, really happy about. I feel like my face is starting to come back now because I was so swollen. I was speaking to my sister this morning. I've never known anyone swell as much as I do. Like, I'm on a plane, I swell. I have surgery, I swell. If I get too hot, I swell. If I'm poorly, I swell. I just swell up. But so I've lost 9 pounds in fluid. But don't get me wrong, from yesterday to today, I've weed a lot. I've just been weeing and weeing and weeing. Like I said, I'm starting to get my figure back, which I'm really happy about. I don't look and feel like I've got a huge hernia anymore. But I'm gonna start the day off. I'm not hungry yet, so I'm just gonna start my day off with my medication. I might have some Supreva with some yogurt and some fruit later. It's like 11 o'clock now. I'm probably gonna have it for like a late lunch maybe, because I'm just not hungry. So it is now about 1:30. I'm all dressed. My waist is coming in. Can we appreciate my waist coming in? So I'm off to the little farm shop. There used to be a farm shop at the garden centre that closed down. Now we've got a new farm shop with a butcher's, a fishmonger's. It looks really nice. So I'm going to go and have a look. And I'm going to have a little day out on my own. It won't just be the farm shop. I'm going to have a look around the garden centre as well. I was meant to go yesterday with my other friend Grace, but she got distracted and she went to the pub instead. So it's literally like a little walk from my house to the garden centre. So it's a nice little day out. It gets me out of bed. And here we are at the garden centre. Look how much I like the garden centre. It's like my little happy place. How cute is it in here? So they've changed everything around. This little display is so cute. We've got all the Christmas things. I'm gonna have so much fun here. So this is the new farm shop at the garden centre. It is absolutely huge. I'm doing this voiceover because I got a little bit overwhelmed. There was quite a few people and I felt really nervous. So I've just come out of the garden centre. I bought myself a little book. So this is quick and easy recipes. So I got this for like $5.99. I thought this would be nice just to broaden my horizons with my cooking. I don't do too much filming in there. It's not often I do things socially on my own, and I felt a little bit overwhelmed. The new farm shop in there looks really nice. They've got like a meat section, they've got like a deli counter, like a fish section, so like fish, loads of fresh produce. So yeah, I think definitely, rather than going to Asda all the time, I think just for like my vegetables and stuff, I'll just walk up here, because it'd be nice just to walk up and get it rather than having to wait for someone to take me into town or get a bus or a taxi. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go up there. And the guy behind the butcher's counter was a bit easy on the eye, so I might just be going in to make some small talk. The sun has come back out, which is really nice. I might go and sit in the garden. Still haven't eaten anything yet today, so I think I'm going to go home, have some fruit and yogurt, and go and sit in the garden. So now I'm home, I'm gonna have some yogurt with some Supreva powder and some strawberries. I'm just having a look through my little cookbook to see what I'm gonna do for dinner. And if you haven't already tried Supreva powders, then they are amazing. I will leave all the information in the description, along with my discount code and the links to where to buy it. Honestly, these are amazing. And it's not normally like me to buy a book at all, but I was literally looking through the garden centre and it just stuck out, and I thought, do you know what? I'm actually going to buy that, because I feel like I've got stuck in my ways from what I eat. I just eat the same crap all the time, and I want a bit of variety. I want a little bit of flavour. I'm hoping that I can get some inspiration and some really nice recipes. These strawberries are a little bit getting past it. It's the only thing, that's why I don't really buy strawberries. One, I've got to be really in the mood for them. And two, I find they just go bad really quickly these days. You can't keep strawberries in the fridge more than like 2 or 3 days. They're nice and simple, just some yogurt and some strawberries. It's 2 o'clock, so let's call this like a very late lunch. Do you know what, the sun's really warm today. Do excuse my broken gazebo, it's up, but it is still falling apart, but it is now tied to the fence in 3 areas. So if I can make it last a little bit longer, that'll be perfect, but if not, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna enjoy being outside. I think Mum's gonna come around soon. So yeah, it'll be really, really nice. And have a nice, relaxed day. So it is now 5:30. Me and Mum have spent most of the afternoon together, which has been lovely. But as it's 5:30, it's time for dinner. And for dinner tonight, I have done a honey and mustard salad. I've got some chicken and I've got a little bit of coleslaw. So that is dinner for tonight. As you can tell, I went a little bit overboard with the salad, but I am really excited because I've never made this salad before, but I have just tried it and it tastes amazing. I feel like since I've been back from Turkey, I've been trying to keep myself busy and leave the house and do things. I'm really proud of myself today for going to the garden centre on my own. It's not something I would normally do. Yes, I got overwhelmed and I didn't look at the things I wanted to look at because there was too many people there. But I still did it. I still went. I'm very proud of myself. Let me tell you, honey and mustard, literally a bit of English mustard, a tiny little bit of honey, mix it around with a tiny little bit of olive oil in a salad. Amazing. Guys, I actually ate all of it, which I'm blown away at because it was a fucking huge portion and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna eat all that, but it was so good. So I've just got a can of Fanta and now I'm gonna vegetate on the sofa, editing some videos, and then I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna watch some Netflix. I can't believe it is only 6:30. I'm in my pajamas. I've tidied the whole house. I've done the dishes, I've had dinner, I've had a nice day, and I'm on the sofa, done for the day. I have nothing left to do other than relax. So, unless I get up and eat an ice cream later on, guys, I'm probably going to clock off, and I will see you tomorrow.
2 hours later.
So, as we all thought, I'm back with an ice cream. It is about 11 o'clock, so I thought I'd just have myself a little cornetto. And then this is all I'm having for the evening. This is my sweet treat. A little lovely little sweet treat. But anyway, I'm going to stop saying sweet treat. I'm going to clock off and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Good morning, guys. It is now Wednesday. So as you can see, I'm fresh out of the shower. I'm just washing all my compression garments. So I thought I'd try on like a couple of other little outfits that I had from Temu. That I obviously couldn't wear because I didn't have no boobs to fill it out. I'm not sure how I feel about this outfit. I feel like it makes me look really fucking broad on the top. I got on the scales again today and I'm another 2 pounds down, which is great. So I'm now 2 pounds away from what I was before I went for my surgery. And I can't wait to start my Mounjaro again on Monday. But it's time to have some breakfast, lunch. It's definitely nearly lunchtime, but I'm gonna have some breakfast, guys. So, I'm going to have some strawberries and some yogurt today, as usual, but I'm going to change it up with the Suprema powder. I don't know how I feel about this, more for changing up and trying new things. I'm actually going to have chocolate yogurt today. I'm going to try and be like, feeling like I'm naughty by having like a chocolate mousse. And I know chocolate and strawberries go well together, so I'm hoping that chocolate, strawberries and Greek yogurt go together. So let's give it a go. Right, let's get my yogurt, give it a little stir. I don't want too much yogurt today. Right, let's put the milk chocolate Suprema in. I normally make this in drinks and things, but I've never put it into yogurt, so I'm gonna do like, I don't know, just under a scoop. This may go very well or very badly. And then give that a good stir. Let's give this a go. Screams chocolate now. So I've put my strawberries in, let's give them a little mix around. And then let's have A little taste test altogether. Don't know why I'm crouching down like this. Mmm. I'm gonna do this again. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before. It just dawned on me today. Why don't I try the chocolate one in the yogurt? It's so nice. And because it's chocolatey, I feel like I'm being extra naughty. So it's now about 3 o'clock. I've just made a little chicken and bacon pasta salad. Again, I'm trying to recreate what I buy in Asda, and this looks amazing. I've been tidying the house and tidying the garden all day. So I've hoovered all of the garden. I'm just trying to get all the water off the top of the hot tub and turn the hot tub cover around because my friend put it on wrong the other day. The gazebo is pretty fixed. I've taken all of the curtains off, so everything's looking nice. Everything's been hoovered and plumped. Yeah, the garden's looking really, really nice. So I'm going to enjoy this in the sunshine. So it's now 6:30 on Wednesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. But I've got like a little picky tea tonight. So I've got 9 chicken wings. I've got 3 lemon chicken. I've got 3 Chinese chicken and then 3 hot and spicy. I've got like a little bit of popcorn and then I've just got some dip. So I'm going to go in the living room, have a little movie night with myself, and this is dinner for tonight. Morning guys, it is now Thursday, so Mum's going to come round today. We're going to have a nice little girly night. I've got us a nice little meal deal so we can have together. So I'm very excited about today. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't think I did an outro last night, I'm not sure. I had such a nightmare with fucking spiders. Literally, like I had an invasion of house spiders in the kitchen last night. I had 4. I managed to get 2 of them and I lost 2, which, like I said, sent my life upside down and I was spiraling and then I was absolutely terrified. And then I was in bed having what can be described as the most massive panic attack ever. I had to have 4 CBD sweets to try and calm me down because I was just spiraling. I've been downstairs this morning and I can't find them. They're not there. So from when I went to the toilet last night and sorted the cats out before I went to bed, I think they're getting in and out of the back door, which I can't do it. I literally can't do it. Something's going to be done. We're not starting today thinking about spiders. We're not going to think about that. As long as they're not in the bed, I can sort of cope with it. So I'm going to do a bit of editing. I'm just going to chill for about an hour or 2 in bed. And then I'll get up. I don't know if I'm going to have breakfast today. I think I might just eat when my mum comes round at 4 o'clock because we're going to have quite a bit of food. Until then, guys, I'm going to just be chilling in bed and I'll clock back in when I do something interesting. So it's a couple of hours later. It's now like 12 o'clock. I know I said I wasn't going to eat anything today, but I remembered that I got some cereal the other day on my little shopping list. So I've got some high fibre strawberry crisp, which is like oats, barley, rice clusters and freeze-dried strawberry pieces. So I'm going to have some cereal for breakfast. Breakfast, lunch, definitely 12 o'clock. It's definitely lunch. But I genuinely cannot remember the last time I had cereal. I'm going to take this and I'm going to sit outside, even though it's not particularly sunny. The sun does keep coming out. So I'm going to sit in the garden and have this. So it's now 4:30. My mum has just arrived. We're going to have a nice girly evening. I'm going to cook dinner for us. We're going to have 3 courses. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to eat or if I'm going to be in pain afterwards. But I bought this the other day and I just thought it would be really nice to invite Mum round to have a nice little dinner. So we have got caramelised onion and goat's cheese tarts for starter. Then we've got lasagna al forno with, what is this actually? This is a tomato mozzarella and pesto focaccia. And then for dessert, we've got sticky toffee pudding and ice cream. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Are you?
Yes.
Good. So here are the starters. These are the caramelised onion and goat's cheese tarts. And then here is our main course. So this is lasagna, chips and peas. Oh, and I almost forgot about the focaccia. And for dessert, we've got sticky toffee pudding and ice cream. God, it is never a dull moment in my house. It is now 11 o'clock. And the cat's brought a fucking shrew in that was screaming, so I had to like pin her down and get her out of her mouth. Now I've got this tiny little shrew. I need to get out because he's bleeding. I just tried to put him in there, he's bleeding. Where is he? Come on. There he is. Come on, Mr. Shrew. Come on. Yeah, that way, go that way. Right, disaster averted. After about 20 minutes of going backwards and forwards with this bloody shrew, I managed to get it in a towel and put it outside. Oh, they can move. One, they can scream. That's what I heard when Lily came through the door. Well, she came through the window and I could hear it screaming in her mouth. So I've grabbed her by the scruff of the neck and then I've got her between my legs and I've had to like put my fingers in her mouth and like make her drop it. Then it's ran through the kitchen. I'm like, oh, please don't go into the fucking fridge or the washing machine because I'll never get it and then it's going to die. So thankfully it went in the bathroom. But it's outside now. Thank God. Yeah, I put him outside. That wasn't very nice, was it? I didn't really do an outro earlier, guys. I was so tired. Me and Mum ate dinner. We sat on the sofa. We started watching something on Netflix. And then all of a sudden, I just fell asleep. Then I was asleep for about 2 hours. And then I've just been up. I've just uploaded the first part of my latest surgery vlog. So I'm so excited for you to watch this. I'm trying to be like as informative and as in-depth as possible to be able to help anyone that's going to go for surgery. God, I'm out of breath from trying to catch that fucking shrew. But anyway, guys, I'm clocking off. It is now 11 o'clock. And yeah, I'm clocking off and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is now 8 a.m. I've got the doctors in an hour. I've got some blood tests. As you can see, I've literally only just woken up. I'm so tired. The weather is horrible. We've got Storm Amy on the way. I've just come downstairs. I've fed the cats. I've put the heating on. Oh, I just want to go back to bed, but I've got to stay awake. When I get back from the blood test and the doctors, I think I actually might go back to bed because I'm so tired. I had sleep paralysis last night. It took me until like 3 a.m. to actually get any sleep. And then the sleep I got was sleep paralysis for like, it must have been for like 10 or 20 minutes. And instead of seeing people in the corner of the room, I kept seeing fucking spiders running in the bed, which scared the shit out of me. And then once I was actually able to move, I jolted out of bed. And then I was wide awake again until like 5:30. Which was annoying. And now obviously it's like 8 o'clock, so I'm so tired. I think once we go to the doctors, I'm gonna go back to bed. Because it's crap, it's grey, it's wet. It's not nice. Now just at the doctors, waiting to go in for my blood tests. Hopefully it's nice and quick. So I'm now back from the doctors. I've got my jammies on and I'm gonna have some lunch. So today I'm literally just having some yogurt and I'm gonna go for some butter biscuit Supreva powder. And I've never gone for this flavour powder with yogurt before, so I'm really excited. I've had it in ice cream and it was fucking beautiful, so let's try it in some yogurt. Mmm. Oh, that is naughty. It's now about 2 o'clock. I'm getting a little bit peckish, so I'm just doing 2 little chicken thins. These are from Asda. Like, these are tiny, tiny, tiny little chicken breast pieces. They're cooking around sort of like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna have like a little chicken salad wrap, I think, for lunch. And I'm not doing these with any oil. I'm just letting them sort of cook in their own juices. So I've got my chicken, my tomato, my lettuce, my dill. I've got a little bit of coleslaw and a wrap. Oh my God, it's dripping, making a right mess. I can't even shut it properly. I don't think the wrap wasn't big enough, so I'm gonna eat this just leaning over the plate. So it is now Friday night, and that sound you can hear behind me is steak, because I'm having a steak dinner. I'm treating myself again, and it smells divine. So I've got a steak in here, I've got broccoli and cabbage, I've got some carrots, I've got some peas cooking in there, I've got some peppercorn sauce, and then I'm just crisping off some new potatoes. Now you can't tell me that doesn't look absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to eat this. So I'm just gonna put my peppercorn sauce on. I've cheated today. I've just got like the Tesco's Finest one. And there is dinner for Friday night. I tell you what, I'm really getting used to these like little date nights in on my own. They are so much cheaper than when me and Mert were together. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really miss the company, but I can have way better food because I'm only feeding me. I'm not having to like buy for 2 people now. So guys, I went to cut the steak and I pulled it too much and all my fucking peas I've got peas in my lap. All my peas are on the floor. Now the cat's eating the peas. Oh, give me. There was me. I really like eating on my own. I'm throwing peas all over myself. 2 seconds. Right, I've sorted out the pea situation. I was obviously so excited that I wanted to wear it as well as eat it. Right, guys, I'm gonna go and enjoy this without trying to throw it all over myself, and I'll check in later. So it is now about midnight, guys. I forgot to do an outro, so here we are. I've got to be up early in the morning because me and my sister are going out for the day. We're gonna have a nice little girly day. We might go to the range. We're going doing some shopping, which will be really nice. So I'm clocking off, guys, and I'll see you in the morning. Oh my God, guys, I've just woken up. Oh dear. That doesn't look good at all. Well, I mean, at least it's protecting the sofa, I suppose. Oh, just what I wanted to wake up to. That storm Amy was pretty crazy last night. Good morning, guys. It is now Saturday. I don't know if you can see, but my sister has arrived for our little outing. The weather is fucking crazy today. I hope we don't get blown away. My gazebo shut itself. And so did I nearly this morning. I had to run to the toilet, but I'm running a little bit behind, so let's get on with the day and a little outing. I think we're gonna go to the range today, which will be nice. I'm just trying to get a coat out of the cupboard. But yeah, let's stop waffling and get on with the day. So me and Maz are living out our little dream in the range. I feel like this is gonna be dangerous. We've already got things in the trolley. I've not been to the range in like 10 years. And I feel like it's gonna be a bit dangerous spending all this money. So we're now in B&M. We've got a couple of things in the range, but the range was a little bit on the boring side. I was a little bit underwhelmed by it. But I've got another trolley full of shit in B&M. I have a serious problem with buying things for the house, but I spend most of my time there, so it's warranted, maybe? Most of the stuff I've got is just essentials. Like most of what I bought from the range was like cleaning products and different things. I only got like 2 little things for myself here. So I am back from a little shopping trip with my sister, and I've got loads of things. So as you can see, I went a little bit mad. So I've got like some fake plants. I've got this little sparkly Frenchie. I've got some little ornaments. I've got like a nice little leaf vase. I've got loads of different candles and homeware and cleaning stuff. I've got more cleaning stuff, candles and different things in there. But yeah, I'm really happy with what I bought. Really, really impressed. Good evening, guys. It's now 6 o'clock. I got into bed earlier because I was just so tired. Hello, Lil. And I've just woken up. Like, I didn't think that I was that tired, but I didn't get much sleep. And just walking around the shops today has knackered me out. Like, I'm absolutely cream crackered. But as it's 6 o'clock, I better get up and eat something because there's no food entries today. I've been so busy and so tired. I haven't done anything. So I'm going to get up, figure out what I'm going to make. I'll take you along with me. So I've made my tray bake, but I've made it with meatballs today. Did it in the oven and I've spread it all out so it all got a little bit more char grilled and a bit more crispy. But that is my meatball tray bake for tonight. Good morning, guys. It is now Sunday. I haven't had the best night's sleep today, and the sun is shining through the window, as you can see. But I need to get up because I'm going to my friend's baby shower today. So I need to wash my hair, figure out something to wear. I need to get up. I've only got like an hour and a half to do all this. So I need to get my skates on and sort my shit out. So let's go and get dressed and have a shower. So here's my outfit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I don't know how I feel about it. I've had to wear something that covers my compression garment on my boobs. I just feel very podgy here. Still haven't got all of my makeup done yet. I need to put a little bit of mascara on and then a little bit of lip gloss. But that is the outfit. But right, guys, I've got to go because my lift's outside. Wish me luck. I hate social events, but I love Poppy, so hopefully it's going to be a great day. So I had to show you the amazing food at the baby shower. Poppy's mum did the most amazing spread. It was incredible. Everything was perfect. It was so nice, and I definitely indulged a little bit. So this was my plate for the baby shower. I did eat everything, and I don't regret it at all. So I've just been a bit naughty. I've had a couple of drinks. So I'm on porn star martini now. Grease is on the wine. Why? It's a bit dangerous because I'm sat right next to the quiche and the cake and all the other lovely foods. I'm trying to be as good as possible, but these porn stars are really nice. Good morning, guys. It is now Monday. I didn't get an outro for yesterday. We obviously had a most amazing time at Poppy's baby shower. I'm so glad I went. I'm normally really nervous with social events. I don't often go to them. I just sort of panic myself and I just don't go. So I'm really happy that I went. I conquered a fear. Everything was okay. I was a little bit naughty. I did have a couple of drinks while I was there. And then me and my friend Grace come back and we shared a bottle of wine, which I really shouldn't be doing at all with the problems I'm having internally. But it is what it is. I feel like shit today. I'm very hungover. I'm regretting all of my decisions yesterday for having a drink because I put myself in danger of having another gallbladder attack having the drinks. So that's not good. I'm not going to do that going forward. But we have to learn from our mistakes sometimes. So I've just got out of the shower. I'm trying to make myself feel nice and fresh. I have taken all my compressions off. They're in the wash at the moment, so they're going to be nice and clean. So let's get on the scales and see what they're saying for this week. So I've just got on the scales. So at the start of last week on Monday, I was 13 stone 9 pounds. Most of this was just fluid from my surgery. I've been trying to weigh myself every day. Obviously yesterday and Saturday, I completely forgot to do it. But today I'm 12 stone 12. So not quite the weight that I was before I went for my surgery, but we've made big progress from the start of the week. I'm very happy. So let's see how long it will take me to get back down to 12 stone. Hopefully I can do it before my holiday. And my holiday is in 4 Mondays time. So I'm very excited about that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I will see you guys next Monday.